evening from Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, they love Rocky and stories of redemption here in Philadelphia. Right now, the Sixers with a brand new outlook.
And with this town just winning the 2018 Super Bowl, they've been donned with a new nickname, Titletown USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Simmons with it. Lead is 2. Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leonard. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. To Embid. And throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Simmons. Deep left corner to Embid. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Beverly to Paul George. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one, maybe throw a zone, maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Almost. Unlucky bounce. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. Is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
George. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Tobias Harris above the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Embid. Goes to the left side. Beverly. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Simmons into the front court. Up by 6. Embid to Richardson. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Almost, and he's not getting the call. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
George. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embid. Now Doc wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Clippers have the basketball.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
For 3. And the Clippers with the rebound. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Paul George at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. That ends the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
The jumper's off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Williams across the timeline. Margins 8. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Hole Neto in a matchup with Harkless. JaMychal Green swats it. Williams into the front court. Down 6. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embid.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. To Tobias Harris. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Sixers control it. Harris to Horford. Oh, you can't do that.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Kawhi Leonard.
Substitution being made in this one.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 13, Paul George.
Simmons to Embid. Off the mark. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Trying to cash in, that's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. It's LA Clippers ball.
Technical foul for the 76ers. For Los Angeles.
Count it at the line. LA with 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Embid. And finishes strong.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Throws it down.
Oh man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
George buries it. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game for the
Richardson.
number 20.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his second personal foul.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. LA Clippers with the basketball. To Paul George. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons. And a whistle.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Let's go, boy. Catch me out.
Leonard.
Let's shoot.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Count the triple.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. For 3 and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Beverly. And scores.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
That's it. First half has come to an end. The 76ers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Simmons with it. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. To Embid. That's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Shot by Leonard won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. His team on top by 8. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Clippers have the basketball. George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's a big finish.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Embid. Knocked loose. Simmons. Scores from the post.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Leonard to George. Fires the 3, and Paul George nails it from downtown. To Simmons. Ben Simmons. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Leonard. To Paul George.
I got yours, you got mine.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Joel Embid snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Horford to Embid. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Leonard, great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And Josh Richardson, 0 hesitation on that one. Buries the 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with their three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
In the front court comes Simmons. It's an 8-point lead. To Horford. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. To Embid. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Missed it.
Knock that down, yo. Knock that down. Hey, locked up, locked up.
Can't connect from in close. Deep right corner. Now a steal by Philly. To Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris above the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Sixers have the basketball.
I got him. I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Has a chance. A shot no good by Harris. George. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Screen coming. Harris. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Today, folks, if our team wins the game and
It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
everyone gets free pizza.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
And they called the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Team foul number 1.
Richardson. Oh, Ben Simmons. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Simmons with it. Leads 4. To Embid. Screen coming. Driving right to the basket. Knocked loose. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Embid. Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the winner, number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embid.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's LA Clippers ball. George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Simmons into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Fires the three. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Simmons with it.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to make something happen.
I got ball. I got ball.
Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It remains Sixers basketball. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Beverly into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Simmons. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Embid to Horford. From the painted area, won't go down. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. Not going down here. Here's Simmons with it up top. Lead stands at 10. To Tobias Harris. 4-3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Beverly. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily.